Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is a beautiful, beautiful night, and we are in gorgeous Arcadia, Southern California. I'm very blessed to be here today. I'm Gina Milligan. I'm with the Sacramento Thought Center, um, and we do a meditation every Wednesday here. And today I had no particular calling. So I picked up a beautiful old book that I actually found on one of the shelves a couple of weeks ago. And I stuck it on the little credenza by the desk. And I stood there this evening and I kind of looked around the office and I looked on my desk to see if any books of inspiration. You may have picked up on this already, but there are books on every surface wherever I am. And I couldn't settle on one that kind of spoke to me. So I turned around and I faced that credenza. And I have so many old, like falling apart old books there. And I picked those up, and there were poetry and nothing, I just blindly open the book, and wherever my eyes land will tell me if I can use it. Didn't find it. And then I picked this up. This spoke to me when I first found it, and I kind of absconded with it. As I do, I kind of took it, knowing that nobody was going to miss it. It's been sitting on the same shelves for 25 years. So I brought it in so it would get some light. And this is the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, and it is from 19, I believe, 44. And so I opened to my random page, and this is what I found. And I think this is I put a little bookmark in it. I think this is very fitting. The Master said to Vijay, when love of God is awakened, work drops away of itself. If God makes some men work, let them work. It is now time for you to give up everything. Renounce all and say, O mind, may you and I alone behold the Mother, letting no one else intrude. The Master said to Vijay, surrender yourself completely to God and set aside all such things as fear and shame. Give up such feelings as, what will people think of me if I dance in the ecstasy of God's holy name? The saying, one cannot have the vision of God as long as one has these three, shame, hatred, and fear, is very true. Shame, hatred, fear, caste, pride, secretiveness, and the like are so many bonds. Man is free when he is liberated from all these. Isn't that beautiful? Give up all such things as fear and shame. Now, largely, a lot of us here have done that to the greater degree, right? Shame doesn't last long around these parts, but fear does creep in. And so I think that tonight's meditation will absolutely have to focus on that. Letting go of fear. So if you would please, take a deep breath and settle in wherever you are. Inhaling deeply and exhale. Feel your body. Feel the sensation of your breathing. Observe, do not control. Feel that even as you breathe, there is a sense of rhythm. There is a heartbeat within you. Listen for that now. That is your melody. That is the song to which you dance. And your rhythm, although many may count the same, is not the same. It is the soul music of your soul. You are called, you are guided, and you are held. Your body can illustrate that you are held in this very moment, can it not? After all, you're not floating away, are you? No, you've been called here because you are the only one who can do a certain thing, fulfill a certain purpose. Only you. And perhaps you feel that isn't true. I understand why you might feel that way. We are taught from our earliest moments that we must be like, that we must do like, that there is an ideal to which we should reach, to which we should strive. And it is a beautiful way that we have constructed society to follow rules. But the fact is this: you are a spiritual being. You're not a being who came with a set of rules and instructions. Your warranty never expires. So any whispers of conformity were never yours to hear. Now that you clearly hear that you are vitally and vibrantly of incredible import in this body we call God, this body of the infinite, that you are a precious, perfect part of it, let us go deeper. In the quietest space within us, there is only purity. There is a lightness which no worldly condition has ever touched, nor could it ever touch. That is the sacred center of your being. It is who and what you are. Stand in this sacred place and look outward at you. As you look outward at you, notice if the urge to evaluate comes forward. If the urge to label or order, list, blame, if the impulse to fix comes forward, it is okay to feel this way. If you did not, there would be no reason to sit through meditations such as these now, would there? But that doesn't make them true. We can recognize from this place of beholding self that we have associated many, many, many labels with our ways of doing and being. We have given ourselves definitions which we came here with and which we've allowed to become ours. There are wonderful definitions. I am a poet. I am a dancer. I am an artist. I'm a writer. I am a teacher. Beautiful definitions. I am a giver. I am a helper. I am a nurse. I am a healer. I am a singer. These are wonderful things, some of these labels. But what of those that don't feel so lovely? Where did they come from and why are they there? What are they? And I can tell you with complete transparency and total truth that anything which you believe about yourself which hurts or harms is fear. There are many who would argue this. No, that's not fear. It's true because this happened, and that must make it true. No, it is not fear. It is valid because I've not lived up to whatever this ideal is that has been laid out for me. It is fear masquerading as shame, as guilt, as lack. In this great and beautiful world, which we humans have filled with so many wonderfully distracting things, we've failed to notice that our entire reason for being is love. A feeling of less than is, I feel like I don't matter. I feel like you don't love me. I feel like I'm not worth love. A feeling of anger because of some injustice that has occurred toward you. I'm afraid that you don't see my value. I'm afraid that you don't care what I think. And when I feel like you don't care what I think, when I feel like you can't see my value, I feel like you don't love me. And that makes me feel like I am not worthy of love. And that, my friends, is why it hurts so much. It is that sense of unworthiness that allows all of these false beliefs to stay, all of these fears to remain and manifest. And it does not make them true. Has there ever been a single solitary moment in this life where you were not alive? And if there was, I'm certain it was probably a very remarkable experience. But for most of us, I believe that answer would be no. We've always been alive. Since our birth in this form with that name and that body and those parents and those genes, you've always been alive. That means that whether or not you agree with the means or the hows, you were cared for. You were safe. And you are. If you were not worthy, you would not be. If you were not worthy of love, if you did not have purpose or divine potential meant only for you, you would not be. Any of those moments in life when you did not have the means to survive of your own will, your needs would not have been met. No, dear one, you have always been the gift. All you've been doing is seeking the pretty wrapping paper, never realizing that nobody cares about the wrapping paper. They care about the gift. And I think that is where we will go. Let us look at a beautiful gift. We will call that gift the ideal. It is wrapped in glittering colors, your very favorite colors. There are ribbons and bows, maybe even bells and trinkets. Beautiful things that make you feel warm and make you feel joyful when you view them. Wrap this package up in all of your favorite things and look at them. How beautiful it is. That is the ideal to which you aspire. Now remove a ribbon from the package and set it aside. Remove another decoration from the package and set it aside. Remove another. And another. Continue to remove the shiny outer layers until all you have left is a simple box. That box contains the very last of those things that you aspire to, the things that you reach toward as being the ideal version of you. It is right there in that box. When you are ready, open that box and behold what is inside. Notice that the moment you opened that box, suddenly you were in it. This you, as you are, have always been the gift. Knowing this, what is there to fear? You have a purpose, one that is only yours. Why would you be frightened of this? Only you will know how to do the thing when the moment appears. You see now that you were the gift, so what is there to be ashamed of? What is there to keep you contained now? And so we take a deep breath. And as we exhale, we go shh. And we quiet all of the impulses of fear that rest within. Another deep inhale, and as you exhale again, shh. Quiet any impulses of shame. Inhale and allow anything which is not love to fall silent. Allow yourself to be what you've always been. That is love. Allow yourself to seek to give that which you have been designed for, which is love. Allow yourself to express to the world that which is yours to express, which is love. Allow yourself to receive that which you were designed to be given, and that is love. Give yourself to love so completely that nothing but love can have a home in you. Give yourself to the doings, the knowings, the sayings, the beings of love so completely that nothing can ever dim your shine. Breathe deeply, yet only observe. Observe your breath. As you inhale, breathe in, I receive love. As you exhale, breathe out, I give love. Inhale, I receive love. Exhale, I give love. Inhale, I receive love. Exhale, I give love. Inhale, my purpose is love. Exhale, I am love. Inhale, I love. Exhale, I am beloved. You are beloved. And you feel this now. These are not merely words floating in through whatever device you're listening on, or through your ears as you sit here. There is a knowing which hums within you when you hear these words. There is a soft whisper of yes, which rises up within you in recognition. And so as we return to the awareness of our body, we bring that recognition with us. We bring the remembrance of who we are, why we are, and what we are here for into this present moment. Returning to sensation, returning to the sounds around you, and returning to full awareness of the body. When you are ready, open up your eyes. And rejoin the world, now fully remembering yourself. Have a wonderful week. Shoot me an email if you want to. Bye, y'all.